Hey everyone, Mr. Rutherford here with High School and Beyond Plans session number 3. And today we're going to talk about our professional skills that we need now. So, just to review kind of some expectations or what we're doing, we're going to be in School Links again, and you can find that through Clever on your Chromebook, or if you need to, you can use a Google search of School Links and use the Google login method. Last time I checked, about 99% of you were onboarded and can get into it and set up your onboarding and your first part of that. So good job on that. This week, we are working on an actual lesson. Most of the time, we do kind of some activities and some surveys and those type of things, but this time you're actually going to spend a little bit of time working on learning some things about yourself or possibly things that you need for success in high school or beyond high school. So this is found in your to-do list. So once you log in, you go to your to-do list and you click on whichever grade that you're in. It's already set up and it's due October 31st. Everyone's is due on the same time. I wanted to just kind of spend a second just kind of talking about what does each one of the grades, what are you doing, what are you working on, so that everybody kind of has an idea. So the 7th grade is on self-discovery, and that is, who are you? Are you gritty? Do you have what it takes to get the job done, and whether that be in your education or beyond. So 8th grade, it's all about relationships and being able to communicate with other people, how to develop relationships or friendships with other people. And sometimes, believe it or not, people don't always see eye to eye. So how do you resolve conflicts in a professional way? 9th grade, that is when you are, everything counts in 9th grade. So it goes on your transcript. And so the things that you do in your 9th grade year impact the things that you can do your senior year. Can you do those things like apprenticeships and early release or late start or whatever? Those things are set up during your freshman year. So make sure you're doing a good job getting all of your classes passed. There's also some information in here that we know that students that are active in school tend to do well in school and graduate on time. So being a part of Napavine is important. 10th grade, this is a big one. And so this one is a little bit longer, and that's because in 10th grade, 10th graders are usually looking for that first job. So this one is geared towards that. So there's some information in here on how to complete a resume and what should you take to an interview, those types of things. Also, what are some tips and tricks to find a job with no experience, because that's pretty tough. And then it also talks about a little bit about marketing yourself. I know I see Napavine students on social media talking about or posting about babysitting jobs or house sitting jobs. They're starting on that. And so, getting that first car, getting that first job, those are lots of things that happen typically in that 10th grade year. So here is some information for you to help make that transition a little smoother. In 11th grade, I'm going to talk about a little bit about what's called self-awareness. And so identifying your strengths, what are some things, especially like do you have a lot of anxiety or emotions, those types of things? And also, what are some interests that you have that maybe you can use in high school and after high school? And also, this one that I think is kind of interesting is, how do you deal with people that maybe aren't very honest? And so that's a tough one. In 12th grade, it is about self-management. So 12th grade is sometimes pretty stressful time. So talking about emotions, being able to manage stress, self-control, and also getting organized and setting goals, because pretty soon you're going to be out of high school, you're going to be looking at jobs or going to college or going into the military? What are you doing? And so this kind of helps you get those a plan put into place. And so that is just a little snapshot of what each of the grades are going to be working on. So now you're going to go into school links, you're going to click on your to-do list, and you're going to go ahead and complete your assignment. I will see you at the next session.